think the BOPD symbol means, well, since it goes in since it goes in a lot of different directions, so to me it's like we're all helping each other, and that helps us when we are learning different things.
I think that the Tommy thing represents the BOPDs because while we were using it, we were trying to find new ways to solve it. And same with the BOPDs. And when we find a problem in math or something, we try to find new ways to fix it.
I think that the symbol of that represents the BOPDs because we help each other, and those things, they rely on each other to move round and round, and to help one of the things go up and down its sides. It takes all of the other things. So I think, and in the BOPD class, we always help each other. And also, I think that represents the BOPDs because there's like, when one thing doesn't work, we keep trying at it, and then when we finally get it, and then we finally get it.
The symbol represents us, the BOPDs, by, I think it's about getting ideas and getting a lot of ideas, like through asking people and helping people.
I think it has to do with the BOPDs because our presenters, we help each other, and the gears like work together. So I think that's why it means. That's what it means.
I think this is represented to us because whenever you have to keep on trying to get it to go around, and our precept is we help each other, so I think this represents our class.
Why?
Because, well, I think this represents our class because whenever you have to keep on trying to make all of them go around and around, and it's our precept to help each other.
That represents the BOPDs because you keep on trying with different ways to make the pieces spin, and we always try and try different ways and keep on trying.
I think that the gear symbolizes the BOPDs because the BOPDs always stay together and they work. And the gear, when you attach them, it works together.
You have to collaborate in that to make it work, and yeah, BOPDs do that.
I think that's connected to the BOPDs because it's kind of like we're the cogs, and we're working together to make it move, and we're helping each other because our precept is we help each other, and it's kind of like we're the cogs working together to build our minds and learn in the whole year. So that's why I think that's connected to the BOPDs.
I think that symbol represents us because if you connect it, it moves as one. And when we go somewhere, we always go as one, and we're buddies. So it's connecting because when you put it together, it moves as one. That's how it works. And then when we do it, and then when we go places, we move as one.
I think it represents the BOPDs because it's like they're thinking in their mind. So I think it represents the BOPDs.
I think it chose the symbol because it's like when it's turned on, it's like energy moving.
Reminds me of the symbol reminds me of the BOPDs because if one gear is missing, all the other gears are not working. So, for example, if one gear is a teacher, then the teacher cannot run their class correctly, so it will not work. And if you didn't have the other gears and each gear is a student, the whole class wouldn't work together because they all collaborate to work differently.
I think that symbol represents us because it works like a clock, and we are all like clockwork. And when you put it together, then it works. If when you don't put it together, it doesn't work all as a team.
The machine in our classroom represents the BOPDs because all the parts that are in the machine, they all come together and they all make one big movement that reminds me of helping each other because they all help each other to make something, and that's our precinct.
I think it represents the BOPDs because it's like we all work together, we do teamwork, and it's also based on third grade stuff like teamwork and other stuff.
I think Miss Montelia's symbol that she showed the BOPDs is about teamwork because these circle things we're helping each other move, and Miss Montelia always says helping each other.
The gears represent us because one moves and it starts to move the others. So it's like us helping each other, and sometimes when it stops, it might mean that we might be fighting, or our relationship might not be working. So that's why I think of it being like us.
Maybe it means like how we work together, because all the gears are kind of moving, and one gear makes the other gear move, and the other gear makes the more gears move, and then they all move, kind of like how we do